Those epic theme song. Oh my God. Because we were watching Sunday, we were watching football, and that commercial comes on 45 times an hour. And
It's
that
every
song was
commercial
just
break.
in my head, and I just did it all weekend long.
All day.
I woke up every morning
Just
with it in my head.
walking around. Just walking around the blueberry farm.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Pint on the table, sun sinking low. Foam in the air where the good times flow. Raise your glasses to them days we know. Every sip you take, let the stories grow. Hop on the mic, it's a brewski show. Crisp like lager with a golden glow. Echoes in the night when the winds blow. In them pint glasses where the tales bestow. Pint taking y'all, we're diving in deep. Where the barley and the hops never sleep. From ale to lager, let's take that leap. Feeling that vibe, so fly and so steep.
Episode 18. We're back, bud. Long time no see.
Right? Like it was just, I just pretty sure I saw your mug a couple days ago.
It's been, what, 48 hours or so?
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, the visits are few and far between, so we enjoy it.
Although, like, we hadn't seen each other for many months, and then this summer, like, it seems like every couple of weeks we're getting together now.
Hey, that's cool. It's cool with
I'll
me.
take it. I'll take it.
It's cool with me. It's cool with you.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had our annual Thanksgiving tradition. So we always go up to your place for Thanksgiving. We've been doing it for years now. And, we get together. We enjoy, we're obviously very thankful for having to do that. We enjoy the family time. We did the blueberry farm again, great food, watching some football, some playoff baseball. It's just good times. We don't do anything crazy. We hang out, enjoy each other. And, secretly, I think we sort of would love to build up because it is our prime 3-day weekend beer tasting mini festival. So we're secretly loving the craft beer tasting, and it's an event.
Yeah, and this year, like, there was a major buildup, right? I mean, like, we've got the Pint Taking podcast that we're doing, but also we have all the beer newsletters, and we're subscribing to them, we're checking them out, and we talk every day. If we don't talk a day, I'm surprised, but we're sharing. Hey, can you go get this? I did an order. Can you go pick this up? I'm looking at doing something. Maybe they'll ship to your house. But
that's the thing now. It's like the orders, right? Like we did two orders from the Sidewalk Beer Shop, which is in Kitchener, not next door,
guys.
But I was able to get away. We both did an order. I was able to get out and get those. Then we did a Blood Brothers order. I was downtown. I was able to grab those too, and I brought over 224s of different beers. So we had 48. It's a little overlap there, but we mostly new stuff for us. So I just brought a ton of stuff, and you don't get to try a lot of these because they're either not in the LCBO or you're just kind of out of the prime location of them. Yeah. Sometimes they'll ship, but a lot of the beers we like, they don't really ship because of the way they're built, right? So the way they're brewed, it's like they can't ship them. So when I can make a haul like that and head to your place, it's a win-win, and we enjoyed many of them.
We did. There's not many left in my case. There's still a couple left in the cooler, but luckily it's colder now. But I mean, the Sidewalk Beer Shop, it's over 100 beers usually, and they curate it, and it's breweries that aren't available in the LCBO. They're not that close to me, so it's kind of nice to have a home. And we were trying to ship it. We were trying to get it delivered to your place in case you weren't able to make it out. You did, so that was great.
Well, I was like, we did. You can ship it, but I was like, you know what? Just to be safe, I will carve out 2 hours and go there and back. Yeah. Well worth it. Well worth it.
Thanks.
But absolutely. No need to thank me. My pleasure. But we just many good beers, which we'll touch on. Basically, this episode we're just gonna really recap the weekend, some of the new beers we've tried, and some of the shenanigans, of course. So that's kind of our major topic. But before that, I'm thirsty. I know we've been waiting. We have those few remaining beers we've had left have made their way to the fridges, and we've had some options for tonight. So
we've got a few. So I know that you were wondering. You've got 2 on the go, and I know you have 2.
I narrowed it down to 2.
But I decided to, although they aren't a sponsor, I'm going with my new T-shirt sponsor, Blood Brothers Brewing. Thanks,
Yes,
guys, for the
guy.
shirt. Amazing. And I also picked a Blood Brothers beer called Black Hand, which is
Wow.
a stout.
I didn't even see that. And that wasn't in the, obviously I didn't bring
No,
that. That you had that
I
one.
bought
Okay.
that. I bought that separate, but also in my new Blood Brothers glass. So
Hell yeah.
hey, Blood Brothers not a sponsor. It's okay.
Cheers to them.
Cheers.
And we
yeah.
have a ton of them coming up in the
Oh
in
yeah.
the beer adventures, which is like an extended beer adventures this episode, which will be fun too. So a stout, eh?
Yeah, I decided and we'll touch into this. We were in a bunch of different styles, but the biggest style we were in was not stouts. But we're getting into it's colder today. We're getting into stout season. It's time to refresh the palate. Summertime's on its way out. Wintertime's on its way in.
Yep. The transition's happening.
Cheers to you and cheers to the listeners.
Yeah. That looks like a nice dark foamy. Is it any kind of specialty? Like there's like coffee, or is it just a straight up kind of?
It just says Black Hand Stout.
Black Hand Stout.
It's so good. It's a stout. Yeah, it's if you
Just
like
nice.
them, you like the chocolate. It's not really coffee, but it's a little coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hint. It's nice. I would, if I were out having dinner somewhere, I would order this and probably order 2 more.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good sign.
It's quite good. 7%
good
alcohol. Yeah, cool can. I like the can on it.
Yeah, they do some cool can work. We talk a lot about the cans, but
Yeah,
they're subtly pretty good.
they are.
They don't really have a theme either. Like I know, like Third Moon, we talk a lot about, obviously, but they sort of have that sort of death skull kind of metal sort of look with the black cans. The black cans are the coolest, but like Blood Brothers is kind of, they'll mix it up a little bit. So, but they do some fun stuff.
They're all over the place. I mean, like they do some Devil's Trill and stuff like that. I mean, I guess that's
A lot
what
of
we're
collabs.
into. But...
They do a lot of collabs.
Oh yeah, yeah,
100%. They're kind of known for that. So yeah, it must be.
This is super nice. Got to take my picture.
I like it.
What do you got?
Well, I was debating between two. You have one of the two that I was. So that's where I was debating. Is he going to pull the same one? But nope. I know you don't have this one. We have you probably know, the Montmorency Cherry Jelly King.
Oh boy.
So we never had this before. There was some confusion as to like, did you order it? Did I order it? Where is it? I didn't bring it. It's too big to fit in the box. But yes, that's the one I pulled tonight because I don't know what Montmorency Cherry is supposed to taste like. Though, before I pour it, I did look up what Montmorency Cherry is because we were like, what the hell is Montmorency? It's actually it's like a valley in northern Paris. So it's kind of comes from just a place right in Paris, France. So that's the original tart. It's a version of tart cherry. So we haven't had this one before. And also in my stop at Bellwoods, I picked up the little Bell blue glass. It's not going to fit this whole thing, that's for sure. But let's give it a pour. I'm guessing it's going to be red. Oh, listen to that.
Oh yeah, like
glug,
the
glug,
glug sound is the best sound. It looks like it's getting more red.
Yeah, there's more.
Look how much room you have left in the glass. I'm sure you can fit it. Wow.
Oh no, there's still.
That is not see-through.
These big bottles. Yeah.
Hey, that is a really nice pour. Good for you.
Thank you. Been practicing. You could say.
Surprised you don't need friggin' Tommy John after the weekend, but we'll get into that.
Geez, that motion, yeah. That's the thing. I know when we were talking about our year coming up, our year end, our first year show, our first anniversary, where we'll crunch some numbers over the whole year, and man, they're gonna be some data to comb through. good data though.
It's gonna be eye opening, I think, for us and for the listeners. Like the 1 year. Kind of looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous.
It's coming up in a month.
Yeah, looking forward to that one for sure.
Should be good. Well, this smells like cherry. I'm gonna guess it's dry and sour, which it should be. So yeah, this is a great little glass too.
That's the move. Healthy sip.
I mean, I don't get like cherry busting through the seams because cherry is normally a pretty overpowering flavor.
Yep.
It's kind of like a typical Jelly King. Sour, a little bit dry. Yep. I mean, can crush that. It's a beautiful color. Cool glass.
Yeah. Is it ever?
No, that's good. That's one of the better ones because I find with Jelly King, there's a lot of the combinations they do, and it leaves you kind of wondering, like, have I had that one? Because they're like, it's like mango tangerine, mango raspberry, raspberry tangerine, and like there's all these combinations, and you feel like you've had all of them, but then you're looking like, wait, I haven't had this one. They'll work plum in there, and then all these. So I know the Montmorency Cherry. I hope I'm even saying that right. That one I know we've never had because that's one I've never seen. But
sure,
yep, solid. Can't complain about that at all.
That's you go.
A good pour. Yep.
And
Success.
Yet, all the combinations of Jelly Kings, not one gooseberry.
Come on, gooseberry.
Shout out to the sarcastic comedian brewing company.
Yes, SCBC. for
coming
working
soon.
goose.
Coming soon to retailer.
Well, we certainly have had some inspiration over the weekend to create some new beers. I feel like some of the beers we've had are like they feel made up. And we'll get into it when we start talking about some of them. We're like, this is something we would just make up as a silly antic.
Yeah. It's like a broken pancreas or SCBC release. But these are real life. Like these are real life. And we know that because we paid actual real money for them.
It's true. And one thing, too, I'll say about the ordering, the Sidewalk Beer Shop, it's not a knock. It's just, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, dog. Like, no, they charge like bar prices, really, right? Like, it's often the average is like $6 to $8 for one beer, which, like, you go into the LCBO and you find, like, say, this Jelly King, it would be, well, actually, that's a bad example because it's the bottle, but like a typical can is like $3.50 to $4.50. Like, that's the range of what you pay.
Yeah, give or take.
You go in there and some of these, maybe because they're unique, but maybe because they're also like a cafe hybrid with a beer shop, they charge typically $6 to $8. Yeah, so we're paying like $7.50 for a lot of these, but worth it to try for that one time because you may never see them again, or maybe the only place you can get them other than the brewery itself. So, but
I've paid those prices twice
for our purposes,
and I will pay it again. I will pay it again
because you have your cart already filled up, don't you? Again,
yeah,
just an ongoing cart.
I added to the cart with the ones that I left on the table last week. Right, like
still sitting there,
and there's always new stuff.
Oh yeah,
and that's what I like. It's the whoever's doing the curating over there is doing a bang up job.
How excited!
And
this is like a
taking
thing.
My money.
How excited is it when you're looking at the website and you're scrolling and you're reading the names? A lot of them are like the same, and then you see one, and either the ingredients catch you, or the name, or the brewery, and you're like, "Oh my god, what is this?" Like it's so man. It's we're geeking out right now, but like it's so exciting when you see a brand new beer. You're like, "Oh my god!" And then a lot of times it's the combination of stuff is in it. It's just like they did what? Yeah. It's so exciting.
We're gonna get into that for sure, but like I was angry about some stuff. I was angry.
You were angry. It was kind of a transition when you were drinking the beers. And like I said, we'll get into it.
Not actually angry, but like angry that somebody
angry because it was one less drink
and
you had.
One. That's it. And I only bought one, like a sucker. But,
yeah. Well, at $8, you had to spread it out. That's the thing, right? So
yeah, you gotta try them all. It's like Pokemon.
Yeah, there were no duplicates.
No, well, a couple.
So yeah,
not many. Anyway,
no,
we'll get into that.
Beer adventures. So maybe the way we break it down is the weekend was loaded. So before that, we'll touch on a little bit because it's been a month. So we had a few here and there, a couple highlights. You went to Cuba. I went to a beer festival. We can touch on those, get that out of the way. Then we'll recap all the stuff we shared together. What do you think the count is since the last episode? Crunch some numbers.
How
it's
many
very
beers?
Close. Yeah. So this is September 12th.
How many beers total?
Yeah. To October 15th.
48.
Nope. You have 53.
Less?
I have 56.
What? Shoot.
Yeah. So if you go like that's 30, what's that? 32, 33 days. That's it's more than a beer a day average. It's a pretty good pace.
Now, I also was at an all-inclusive, which
Yes.
there was more than 56 beers there, or 53 beers there. I think I had that during that week alone. But
that's unique beers, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Which,
I mean, Cuba just dive right in. You were in Cuba a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, and
like 10
you
days
told me
ago
something
we
that
were there.
surprised me.
Yeah, so like, typically they have the Cristal, or if you're down in Dominican, they've got Presidente, which is an excellent beer because it's cold and wet and free, and it's plentiful.
Baseline cerveza, right?
So we get off the plane, you buy the 2 for $5 beers. They're not 2 for $5 anymore. They're 2 for $10, whatever. Cristal Extra. That's a brand new check-in for me. Never had it before. Okay. And a bus beer. And bus beers, this was my tagline. It's like bus beers hit different. And they totally do. Because we don't drink in moving vehicles, right? Like, we just don't.
Typically, yep. That's frowned upon.
So when you're on the bus, having a beer, it's like you're being bad, but you're not being bad because they're selling them to you.
Yeah, they're encouraging them to you. So
they're encouraging you to drink more. So you're like, okay, well, I guess I will. This is and then so that's one check-in at a new venue as well, which was the Cuba airport. So a double dip there. Then we get to the hotel, order a beer. Have I ever had this one? Nope. 2 check-ins in 2 hours. And
nice.
2 new venues. Loving life. Later on in the day, just walk up to the bar. 3rd check-in. 3rd venue.
You're on a roll.
You can't ask for a better start to a vacation than 3 brand new in Cuba as well.
Right.
3 check-ins in 24 hours.
You're expecting 1 beer alone. You're just and then you probably had
the whole
it.
week.
So
Yeah.
It's a good start.
I was just like, okay, this is great. They're cold, wet, and free. Best kind. Best kind. Yeah.
They go down smooth because they're lighter, so they're nice.
And quickly. Smooth and quick, even in a travel mug. So yeah, but then just to touch on 2 other ones that I had, which was the Damnation from Blood Brothers. I had the hard coffee, the cinnamon bun one. I didn't find it as good as the first one. Whereas I believe you had it on the episode.
I did a couple episodes ago. Yeah.
You didn't agitate it or shake it enough, and so I learned from you. It was shake it enough and pour it hard because it's a nitro. It's got the extra gas in it or whatever. Yeah, it was okay.
I didn't pour it. Yeah, I didn't pour it properly. A 4, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4. Nothing real special.
Yeah, the cinnamon bun wasn't whoa, the cinnamon bun. It was sort of there, but it was,
It got better as it was warmer.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you don't always want to drink a warm beer or a room temperature beer. And then the other one that I had was from Fine Balance. It was the melted gelato smoothie sour. There was a bunch of ingredients in there.
Yeah.
I really, really, really enjoyed it. Picked up a couple. I picked up the lime and the vanilla, a little bit of the banana because, you're getting that penicillin-y taste or whatever. But very excellent. And the weird part, I thought about this, was that the can was upside down. And the label was
right side up. It was supposed to be turned upside down.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that it's that way on purpose so that the sediment settles at the mouth. So that when you turn it over,
to pour,
it's kind of there.
I have it in my fridge, and based on what you told me, I'm very excited to try it.
Yeah,
it's a small can. It's a small can, and it does have a lot of ingredients. So I'm very curious to see what comes out for me if it's the same as you.
Yeah, 4.3 out of 5.
Well, just a melted gelato, smooth, just sounds delicious. Yeah.
Come on,
Peaking
guys. My
guys.
anger again. Yeah. Did you
settle down?
Yeah, easy. I better have a sip of this Black Hand.
Yeah, cool off.
I'm calm now. Did you have anything noteworthy in between now and the last episode?
Well, I went to a beer festival. So, and funny enough, this is going to sound weird, but this was my first real authentic beer festival experience.
What?
So
You don't know.
I've never really
No way.
been to a, no, it's true. It's true. I feel like a proper one. So
Sure.
we went, Chris and I went to Nickelbrook,
Okay.
a couple weeks ago. They
Yep.
had like their annual, they actually had their Oktoberfest the next day. So they were doing like a weekend of just like, one was a beer festival and then the next one was like their Oktoberfest. So I think it was kind of a cool setup because they were setting up for the Saturday for the bigger one. And we just it happened to all be set up. So there was food trucks. What a vibe though. Like I just loved it. The way there's just vendors, like basically breweries. So there's probably, I want to say 12 to 15 vendors. And like some of the big hitters for sure. Some of the lesser known, which is what you want. That mix of like, all right, love these guys because they're big. So let's see what they got. And each of the vendors, they bring, several beers. They don't bring all their beers, obviously. They bring 3, 4, 5 of their either staples or a couple maybe new ones. But I love the fact that you just have the freedom. You walk in, you pay your entrance fee, you buy some tokens, you give tokens up for, to try beer at different stations. And you could just roam around and just like, oh, I want to go over to them and drink that. And then you just like, and this was a nice size. It wasn't too big. I know some of the bigger ones, I hear that it's tough because lineups and you're just kind of, and you're squashed and you're trying to like move around. It's not very smooth, but this was just like the perfect size. We had this, we got hungry eventually. We were there 5 hours. So when we got there,
a shift.
Yeah, that was a good shift. There was a food truck. We had these gourmet grilled cheeses. I had a brisket grilled cheese. Like it's just stupid.
Stop.
Oh, so good. Paired just so good with like, we had a couple beers and then we like, you hungry? Yeah, let's go. And we see this one truck and it's got gourmet grilled cheese and it was just mind blowing. And then the beers were just some of the beers that were there. So I just loved the vibe. It was like, so we had like Nickelbrook, obviously they were hosting it. Third Moon was there, Left Field, Bellwoods, some of the ones we always talk about. Henderson, Fairweather was there. Yeah, the heavy hitters. Henderson, Dominion City, Farm League was there. Oh. Then some lesser knowns that some of them we'd like heard of, but never really had anything or just never heard of them at all. There was one called Northern Crow. There was Sons of Kent was one. There was one called Sassy Britches, and it looked really cool. It was like this picture of almost like a burlesque lady. And it was just like a cool logo and just never heard of them. I think they're just outside of Hamilton. Spark, I think from Ottawa was there. And this one called Aquanova. Never heard of them before, but they're representing. But like there was Aquanova. I was like, what is like water in this? Like what does this have to do with anything? We joked about it a bit, but I know, right? But no, just a cool scene, man. I can't wait to go to another one now. It's just to compare even too, like you're going around and like you get your little plastic cup that you're trying beers in, and then they have like the watering station where you like you rinse your glass. It was on like a barrel. You just push down, rinse your glass, you're on to the next one. Like there was like, it was a band playing there. It was a beautiful night. Like it was just a great scene. But in terms of the beers like themselves, what I had, like nothing, just a bunch of various beers. There was nothing mind blowing. A lot of it was like the standard beers of those breweries. So there was nothing like too exotic. It was some basic stuff, but just it's just a good time. I just can't wait to go back to the next one. So really no beers to highlight. I mean, I could sit here for an hour and probably talk about the different beers that were there, but just experimented.
I think that we I follow the iHeart Beer Festivals, like the group of them that do it, and I think we have one planned out for February. It looks like February 7th. It looks like February 7th at the Enercare Center in Toronto is I know where that is. Toronto version of the iHeart Beer maybe and Taco Festival. I don't know, but it's the iHeart Beer Festival. And
that'll be lit up because it's Toronto. It's central, right? So the big guns will be out.
I think
we have our eyes on
planting
that
the seed. I'm planting the seed already.
Plant it
like,
now.
Hey,
let it grow.
We could have like an early Valentine's Day or something like. I don't know.
Love it.
Or just go down by myself. Whatever. I'm a man. I could drive myself.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I am. But it's better when the family comes, right? So.
Oh yeah, of course.
We'll go from there.
You make a weekend out of it.
Yeah.
But the only other beer I was going to highlight before we get to the weekend is it's actually from Nickelbrook, and it's not a good review, unfortunately. But I tried it. it was the and I think you've had this before too, so it'd be good to get your take on it. But I had the Nickelbrook, the cucumber and lime ghosts, and I
have
couldn't
had
do
that.
it, man. I couldn't do it. Couldn't. It was a pour out,
Interesting.
and I thought, okay, I have to try this because cucumber. Like, how do you come across a beer that has cucumber and not try it? But I could not get away from the the cucumber taste, and to me, it almost tasted like dill pickle, and I'm not a pickle guy. I just could not. I tried 3, 4, 5 sips, and I was like, can't do it, man. And I get it. That's a very experimental beer. In Nickelbrook, I like almost everything they do, but that one couldn't get over the hump with it. Just that lingering cucumbery dill pickle taste. I was like, this isn't meant for beer.
It's like cucumber lime, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Pretty sure.
Very little lime I picked up. It was.
I've had that before, and I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you had. I feel like I looked at the time. I was like, "Oh, you have had this," and I was like, "All right."
Years ago, like I haven't seen it since.
They
did a raspberry. They did and it's in a tall bottle or something, as I recall.
Oh,
anyway, I haven't seen it since.
I don't even know where I picked it up.
I quite enjoyed it. So,
nope.
Whatever.
I can't decide if it's better or worse than any jalapeno beer. So.
Ooh. Hey,
we'll see.
We didn't have any jalapeno beers this weekend.
We didn't. However,
specifically did not purchase any.
Well, let's move into the weekend. Let's move into the big finish here.
Fine.
Big finish. It'll take a while.
The big share we had. Oh my gosh. Share.
So total count. So for the weekend, what I checked in unique beers, 18. You checked in 25. And like we kind of said before, a lot of what I brought over, I had probably had a few of them, and you hadn't. But I was very, very happy to have you finally try some of these.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised you had checked in more, but we drank pretty it was everything was shared. So it was I don't think one time did I have a drink that wasn't we split it, right? We split everything.
No, I don't think so. I think we other than I was tipping them back Monday when you weren't there.
Yeah.
Well, I said to you so it was just mom and dad and Krista and I basically sitting outside while we were closing the pool. We had left in the
morning. Yeah.
Yeah, we were closing the pool. The fire was on. It was nice and warm. The day almost got away from me. Luckily, we had dinner, so
that's okay. But
I think that's where the 7 differential.
You had more check-ins, and I was so happy you got to try some of these beers that I've been talking about and raving about. So it was good. So that was the total count. But I mean, if you want to measure the success of the weekend, how many? So you have before this one, this would be what 1,115. So of your 1,114 beers, how many fives? How many perfect 5 out of 5 on Untapped? How many have you given out? Do you think?
Current status?
Yeah, previous
to Friday night.
No, everything. The answer is 54.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
54.
So you give out 54 5s in 1,100, but you handed out 6 5s just this weekend of the 54. That doesn't seem like a lot, but over time
we were rolling in 5s.
That's what I'm saying. So that's how successful this weekend was, that 5s are being handed out, and they're rare. I give out even less. I guess I'm a little harsher of a critic. I think I've only given out 11 total, but I have far less check-ins as well. But that just shows you 6 5s in a weekend. God damn.
Yeah.
That's success.
I like I said, I was a little bit more I don't even know what the word is here, but giving in the early days of Untapped, I'm like, oh, Bud Light Lime Mojito 5.0. I mean,
-5.
Not for that particular one, but the craftsmanship
and
whatever.
What you mean.
But I've become a little bit more.
Your
picky,
palate
guess,
evolves. Your taste evolves. You've tried more, so you have more to compare to. Yeah,
but this
weekend,
in
one beer, you're like, "Whoo, that's great, 5." Then your next one's like, "Ooh, that's even better, 5." And then but now
and it's not
5s are more reserved, right?
It's not like every one beer of a particular series is an automatic 5.
No,
because I've had the Auto Pop series from Blood Brothers, for instance. I've had some 4s.
Yep.
But the ones I had this weekend, They're 5s.
Oh,
Because they hit
were
on all
insane.
different levels. It's like carbonation or flavors, and then layered flavors, can design.
Yep. Well, here's the thing too. Now that these series are growing, these series, now you're saying so many in a series, but now there's a dozen in some of these series. So now you have comparison, right? Before, if you had the Epoch slushies, say, and there were 5 of them, well, now there's 50. So you now have a way to compare, wow, that one's way better than the previous ones, or that's just not quite as good as this one. So you have that comparison now
exactly
to go on. Yeah,
I froze.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll cut it.
Internet glitched.
That's all good. So yeah, that just tells you what the weekend was like for us. So I mean, when I showed up, we'll just dive right in. When I showed up, you had a ghost runner from left field.
Yes, sir.
Just ready, waiting for me. And that,
remember
that was
when
solid.
I don't know, and you're a big baseball guy, and you probably played it as kids, but the game was called stealing bases or whatever, or you'd play and you ghost runner on second or whatever. And I saw this at the local LCBO here in town, and I'm like, well, we have to have this.
Well, I mean, Ghost Runner. The Ghost Runner was when you
the first one.
Yeah, and the Ghost Runner was that was when you didn't have enough kids to play, right? You had to use Ghost Runners. When there were 4 of you, you had to use Ghost Runners. That's a staple.
I don't know how many Ghost Runners. I'd be bases loaded Ghost Runners, I think.
But it was a delicious, very simple IPA, but it was really good. And it was good. Timely after a 5-hour drive. I was like, yes, please.
Yeah, very, very good. And we just kept her rolling from there.
And so after that, these are sort of a bit in sequential order. I've grouped them a little bit by the brewery, but in sequential order. We did have then, before we dove right in, on I guess that was on the Saturday, was we had the everything. The name of this beer is a mouthful. It's from Blood Brothers, and Blood Brothers does 99.8% amazing stuff. But this one was the everything goes away. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow beer, which is a take from Office Space, if people remember that. So was excited for it, but it's a 10% triple IPA. So the red flags were there, and we weren't a fan of that one. I don't even saying it. I don't even like saying it out loud, but we were not a fan of that one.
Yeah,
she was dank.
She was dank, and it turns out that we're just not fans of triples, right?
Yeah, it's a rare thing.
You try them every once in a while. The can was super hard to read, but that's a
very interesting
us thing. It was black on black, and
it was black on dark gray. It was really hard.
Yeah, it's no big deal, but it just turns out I don't like triple IPAs.
We drank it, but splitting it was definitely a blessing.
Yeah, it was like that. That was a quad, I think. That orange creamsicle from Flying Monkeys.
The Flying Monkeys. Yeah.
I think
quads and triples. You're really getting into a zone there. It's not everyone's. You're probably rarely going to find one that you're like, that's delicious. It's more okay, and then you choke it down. Then some are just nope, can't do it.
And it's not even the hop profile is that it's not West Coast IPA styles. It's not hoppy, it's not chewy or whatever. It's something about it, and I can't really put my finger on it. It's almost like a sour malty, if that makes sense to you. It's something that it's just I don't care for it.
Here's what I'm going to say, and I don't mean this to be insulting, but doesn't it almost taste like you almost can't tell if it's gone bad or not? You're kind of you drink it, you're is this how it's supposed to taste? Yeah. And then you think it is a triple, it's 10%, but you're kind of I almost couldn't tell if this was made last week or if it was made 4 years ago. It almost has that I'm not sure. So that's kind of how I think of it, I guess.
And we are not, for lack of a better term, shitting on Blood Brothers. It's just that particular beer. I love them. I support them 100%.
Clearly.
And I will continue to support them. That beer, we looked at the menu or whatever, or the beer list, and we're like, hey, let's try this one, right? The name kind of gets you too. It's I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow, right? You're expecting that guy, right?
It's great.
And Just a miss. A miss for us.
Yeah, for us. Didn't fit the profile for us. But, however, now the next bunch, the next several are from Blood Brothers. And, I mean, let's go here.
Okay,
let's
so
talk about, talk about Frank. Want to talk about Frank?
Yeah, let's talk about Frank.
Feel like, who's Frank? Who the hell's Frank? Frank
is a gentleman that graced our presence on Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon.
Well, that was our first beer. We dove in with Frank.
Yeah, and like
we jumped
that was
off
by
a cliff
design
with
too.
Frank. Yes,
like, I designed that for us because, like, I didn't know where the evening or day was going to go, but you get
stamina levels were going to be.
You get this beer from Blood Brothers, and I mean, it
had just come out too. Like, before I picked it up, it was only out not even a week, I don't think, before. So it was part of the order, and we saw it and went, "What? Has to have
pistachio cheesecake, bourbon barrel aged imperial stout with vanilla beans at 13%." Like,
oh man, the
and
name
you love
alone.
Pistachio, and it's cheesecake, and I love cheesecake. And like, come on, and that was so good that the last sip of my beer, a friggin' wasp flew in it.
I forgot about that.
And he was in there for hours.
And it was like you still had a healthy amount left. Like, you had drank most of it, but if we actually split that 3 ways too with
that
Krista.
Sucker owes me $2. Like, that wasp owes me $2.
At least $2.
That's how much
joking.
Was
like, imagine that wasp just swimming in the Frank and the pistachio cheesecake, just being like, if I'm gonna die, this is a way to go.
Yeah.
He made his friends jealous, but yeah, like, what a beer, right? A sipper, but just like a
13% bourbon aged or bourbon barrel aged, and that's like, some of them can be real boozy, and this one was not. No, it was like, you got the cheesecake, you got the pistachio right away, and you drank it, and you got that, and it was like a little sweet kiss of bourbon barrel aged, and then you get the vanilla at the end, like, to cool everything down. You're like,
that's where I loved it. Was I found, like, you drank it, it had that strong flavor at first, which they all do. Then it was literally like a 5-second delay, and then you're like, wait a second, there it is, and that like cheesecakey flavor came in, like, and it wasn't just right after. It was like a few seconds later. You're like, oh, that was amazing. So you drank it up front, and you're like, okay, decent, and then wait, yep, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, another high rating, like another high rating for me, and I am actually very thankful that you forgot your can in the cooler.
Yes.
Thank you.
I know.
I appreciate that very much.
Because we had
I was like, that's a fair trade. Because you took 2 beers that you remembered to take.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, we'll get into that. But
wait, I don't even know. We'll figure it out. I know there was one I didn't bring either.
I went to look in the cooler and I was like, anyway. But like, start off the day, like, we haven't even had supper yet. It's still cooking, and we hit with the Frank, and then we're just up from there.
Yeah, we're so then let's move on to the half and half.
Oh my god!
Right, like, just stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. The half and half cherry lime pistachio pie. We're back in the pistachio radius, and this is one. So the half and halves are like the Epoch slushies, although I feel like they're thicker and they don't do them nearly as often. Right, like Third Moon does one every 2-3 weeks. Usually, these guys do one maybe every 2 or 3 months, if that. So like when they come out, they're special, right? Like they're not a common thing. So this one, and I just saw the word pistachio. I didn't even care what else was in it. I'm like, pistachio and turds. I'm like, I'm in.
Pistachio and wet socks.
Yep, give it to me. But this one was, I had
here we
it, so
are.
I was dying for your reaction.
We started the first 5.0 rating. Right here. Actually, it wasn't even the first 5.0 rating. I think this was like second or third of the day.
Yeah, it was probably a little further in the day.
Oh my gosh! And the color was great, and this was the beginning of my anger towards brewmasters and brewmakers and
because you took one drink, and that's one less drink you have to drink. So it's like every
Yeah.
drink you're getting more mad because it's almost
Yeah.
it's disintegrating, right? So
Also,
but that
thank you for
was delicious.
thank you for leaving your can here.
No, I did that on purpose because I've got a couple.
Oh, do you?
I bought four, so I knew bringing one or two I was gonna leave whatever.
I only
Man, got
bought
you,
the
man.
one.
I got
You're
you.
the best. You're the best.
I can't do that to you.
No, but you can take those sour Otises from me.
Oh, is that what I took?
Yeah, you
I don't
took
even know
both
how
of them
that
back.
made it. Which one? I'd probably the pineapple Dole Whip. Then I'll
think
save
so.
that one because I've had it, so I will save that. That's
I
now
looked in the
it's just
cooler and
you
it
just
wasn't
gotta
there.
wait.
Yeah, now I just
Oh
gotta
damn!
be there
It
for
might be in my
Christmas.
fridge then. I'll save that one. I'll save that
Yeah.
one. I don't need to have that again. I mean, I do because it's delicious.
I
but
mean, if you do,
you need
'cause
to
it's
have
a
it more
down
than me.
east. It's a down east beer, and you guys were down
Right.
east to get it, right? So,
and I
but
will
then,
attempt
like,
to get more when I can.
in between those, like the Frank and then the half and half, we had the Third Moon root beer float.
Woo! Which I'd had
That's a-
before. You had never experienced it. I couldn't wait. That was the one I might have been most excited for you to have, actually.
Oh,
Root beer float. Come on. This is a new. They do this every year, so they just brought it back like 2-3 weeks ago. The 25 version.
it doesn't look like a root beer float because it doesn't look like root beer, right? It kind of
No,
looks
it's-
like coffee. It kind of looks like a half and half coffee from Timmy's or your favorite coffee place or whatever. But
It
then
looks
you
like the
drink it,
damnation. Yeah.
yeah, and then you drink it and it's root beer and ice cream and amazing and
It's literally
anger. And
It's,
like what?
it's
Like,
literally
come on.
root beer and ice cream.
It's
Isn't it
so
fantastic?
stupid.
Like,
And it's
yeah.
beer. Like
Yeah, it's beer. Beer.
I love this lifestyle that we are a part of. Like I love it. I love it
Yeah.
so much.
Shout out to them for bringing it back. I mean, that's
Third Moon, amazing job. The first 5.0 on Untapped of the day for me, and I almost, you know, the other thing is about like all these beers that we tried, and especially these ones on the weekend. It's like we're splitting the tall boy cans, or in some cases a 355 ml can,
Yep.
and you drink it, and then it's gone forever, kind of. But then
Kind
like
of.
you want to
Could
throw
be.
your glass. You want to throw your glass over the hedge, and because it's gone, all your dreams are gone, all your hopes are gone, all your anticipation's gone. Might as well throw the glass away, right? Opa, you know what I mean? Like, but
It's true. Because you don't
my
know if it's coming back
gosh.
sometimes. So yeah, I know they could be gone forever.
You just said that they do it every year, so I'll hold you to that next
Well,
year.
they've done it 2 years in a row. Let's hope they keep doing it. It's one of those ones that once they get done to the summery ones, like the fruity summery ones, you see some of these come out. Like I was
Yeah.
hoping they would bring it back because I remember loving it so much. But
You start into
yeah,
the darker,
came back.
the more savory beers and whatever, and
Yeah.
and then this is a perfect segue because you like a couple years ago, you guys were here, and you and I went to the Pembroke LCBO here, and we picked up
Yep.
Krabby's.
yeah, I was hoping you'd mention this one because I was going to the
Yeah.
next. But
This was
Krabby's
so-
is yeah,
This was
and
almost
it's hard to find. You
a
can't
5
find
for
it now.
me. No,
Mm.
you can't find it. But as soon as you poured it, and you pick like that's the other thing that we do with the share, right? Like it's like
We kind of
I'll pick
alternate.
one or I'll
Mhm.
pick one or two in a row, or it depends on what we're doing. Like if I'm
Yep.
in the kitchen cooking, or you're playing with the girls on the tire swing or whatever, it's like I'll pick us a beer, you'll pick us a beer. But then
Yep.
as soon as like I didn't even know that you brought this, but I remembered that you had mentioned it, and then I smelled it, and I'm like,
You
that's
just have
ginger.
to.
That's
You
the
just
ginger
have to
typhoon.
smell it. Ginger
Ginger
typhoon.
typhoon, and then it's just you take a sip and.
Yeah, here's the thing I love about it. It
I don't
tastes
even
like
know what
ginger,
to say.
and then it gives you that little kick in the back of the throat.
Yeah, like a spice.
Like a little spice. Yeah, you're like, okay. So you bring it up. Here's how I think about it. You bring it up to your face, and it smells like ginger ale, and you're like, oh, okay. And right away, like when I gave it to you, I knew you would know as soon as you smelled it. You're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
the ginger typhoon. That just came out too. That was a 2 or 3 week maybe before I picked it up. It was something brand new. I was like, oh, we have to have that. But if you've never had a ginger beer, anyone listening,
Yeah.
if you've never had a ginger beer, like if you ever find one, and I don't think they're very common, do it. Try that ginger beer. They are a unique taste, and just like they
It
got a
was
nice
so
little
good.
kick to them. Oh, delicious.
Yeah, it
And
was
it got a
so
little
good.
spicy at
I
the
loved it. Yep, I loved it. It was almost a 5.0. It was a 4.9.
Oh, What would make it 5? Just curious.
2 of them.
2 into 1 glass.
It's like just having the whole glass to myself. I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah.
so good.
It was,
Yeah,
and
Ginger Typhoon
the
was
smell. The smell was so good.
Yeah.
But then, like, we were also switching up some styles too, right? Like, we hit up the sour IPA from Town Brewery, the Wish Away, which was a collab, right? Between
that was really good.
I can't remember who it was a collab between, but one does a wash away and the other does a wish away, and it's on the can. I don't have the can anymore, but if I click this, maybe it'll tell me Counterpart. There it is. Nailed it.
Counterpart. Yep.
Yeah. I think Counterpart does the wash away. But sour,
and then they collab.
Sour IPAs are making like maybe they've always been around, but yep, I love it.
It was delicious though.
Yeah.
I really like that
4.5
one.
out of 5.
Yeah.
4.5 out of 5, yeah.
It was a good one.
And then you and I, like, as the sun went down, the music went up, and like we just sat out in the backyard, just 2 of us, and we were just like playing tunes and singing along, and
for like 2 or 3 hours we did that.
And we hit a whole range of music. A whole range.
Little country,
like, yeah. Actually, as I recall, there's quite a bit of country, which is not my jam, but we hit some rap music, then some country, then some Tool, Dance Gavin Dance.
God, yeah.
Like, we were all over the place, right?
However, that's all true, and they were fantastic. I will sing songs like that for entire days if I'm with someone that's like enjoying it too. But the song of the weekend was definitely biddy beep boop 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 biddy beep beep boop boop boop. The Ozempic theme song. Oh my God. Because we were watching Sunday, we were watching football, and that commercial comes on 45 times an hour. And that song was just in my head, and I just did it all weekend long.
All day.
I woke up every morning
just
with it in my head.
Walking around the blueberry farm.
Terrible.
You know.
It was bad. But yeah, the songs were awesome. To me. But then we did the beer and music episode, which I feel like there's another one coming to those in the future.
Oh, there's gotta be.
But just like beer and tunes, man, it's like you don't even notice you're having beers. Like it was just the 2 of us, really, too. The rest of them were kind of over to the side. We were just rocking the Spotify.
I'd have to get up every once in a while and go.
Because we didn't have, there wasn't really sports on that night or nothing that was too important on TV. So we just grabbed the Spotify and then, we ran through the...
Yeah, that was Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Jays didn't start until... Yeah, that was Saturday night. The Jays didn't start until Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the baseball game on outside around a fire Sunday night when everybody's like so tired because we've been eating and drinking and walking around and
yeah, it was so good.
But then like we're having different beers too. Like I'm sure there's some that stand out for you.
Oh yeah, we had the Auto Pop Shirley Temple. The Auto Pop series, which is amazing, and then we had the Shirley Temple, and I had
5.
that one. I couldn't resist. It has to be 5. I bought 4 of them, so I had one before, and I was like another one of those ones like I can't wait to see what you think of this. And a small can, but man, just a sweet and sour. It was just best of both worlds. Incredible
and alcoholic.
Stuff. And it has alcohol. Yep, that didn't that didn't hurt anything.
That really spruced up a Shirley Temple.
Yeah, the girls weren't going to be able to have that one, unfortunately. They do love their Shirley Temples though. We also got into the Pumpkin Pie Bestowed series by Third Moon, which was the brand new, I think they've done it before, but the brand new 25 version was, so it's an 11.5% pumpkin yam imperial pastry stout with pumpkin pie and graham cracker. So this was like, we both had our eye on this right away. Because I think we were both trying to gauge like how much pumpkin pie is actually going to come through here. Because the Third Moon, when they do their dark like imperials, they're pretty dark, pretty deep. But that was pretty tasty. It was similar, not similar to the Frank, but I think the way it sort of profiled was similar. But like you did get the pumpkin pie.
Oh, absolutely, right away. It was not as evident as, say, the chocolate covered strawberry one, but
No,
still really good.
still solid. Still solid. We also had the Haterade from Rorschach. This was the strawberry lemonade version. So this is their version of like a power drink, like a Powerade Gatorade knockoff beer. I guess it's a sour beer, but that was pretty solid. Felt like my electrolytes came back. when you need to use maybe that's good after a sporting event. I don't know, but it was good.
I have hockey this Friday. I think I have another Haterade in there.
We'll
try that.
Do it. Try that. Bring it with you. Yeah. Stick it in your pocket.
I'll bring it on the ice. Then
everybody will be jealous when they see you whip that out. That's what she said. We also had this one. I know. You know where I'm going here, probably. We had the Gusher number 12.
I was hoping you were going to talk about this.
Gusher number 12 from All My Friends. And I told you before, I've never had a single beer from All My Friends. And all I hear is amazing things. And I see the check-ins, and I'm like, what are all these amazing flavors? I've never had it. So this was a strawberry cheesecake smoothie pastry. And this, for me, I only think I gave out, because I had a lot of the 5s you gave out already, but like this was a 5 for me. This thing was just concentrated with strawberry cheesecake. It was incredible.
Oh, it was so good. And I'm happy that it was like your maiden voyage with All My Friends. And I've been seeing a lot of their stuff, and it was like a mad panic that we didn't have it in the case.
Yeah.
And then we looked at all the beers Friday night, and then we found it, chilled it, crushed it.
Yeah.
Rated it high.
Then went to bed dreaming about it that night. It was really good.
Yeah. I loved it.
One of the best ones. Oh, it was so good. We also had Mick Jogger. Which the beer itself was decent, like a good pale ale, but the can art was awesome. It was literally like Mick Jagger in cartoon form, like jogging. It was great name. That's from Blood Brothers Brewery. I think they do some funky name can stuff. Appreciate them for that. The beer itself was fine. It was good, but the Mick Jogger was kind of a cool thing. And then you actually got to try another one of the Sour Otises, which is one of those beers from Moncton, New Brunswick. And this time you tried the raspberry Dole Whip. So you had the watermelon one while you were here. I guess the pineapple one is still sitting in my fridge, so I'll save that one for you. But you had the raspberry Dole Whip, and pretty sure you liked it.
Yeah, and I rated that one a high 5.0 as well. I rated that one super high also, at 5.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, I thought it was a 5.
Yeah,
that's like one of those. They call it a kettle sour, but it's not sour. Like it's got a lot of sweetness to it, because I think that's the Dole Whip factor. But just fantastic. Yeah, that whole series is amazing.
Unbelievable. And like I'm looking forward to the pineapple one.
Yeah.
And then like you guys left. You guys left Monday morning.
But then after we left,
but wait,
my
there's
phone
more.
was blowing up all day.
There's more.
So so to end this thing off, like tell me some of the one Monday. I saw what you checked in, and I was waiting to hear about some of these, because there's a couple I've had, a couple I hadn't had, and I was seeing them going.
I was feeling it on.
So you
just have
the snow cones.
I had the snow cones. I had both of them. Delicious. Yeah. They're from left field. So I
fruit punch and
really
margarita.
Enjoyed the fruit punch. I really enjoyed.
Okay.
Yeah, the fruit punch was nice. It was really sweet but tart. Highly rated. Not a 5, because the bar was set high. I don't know if I'll ever give it a 5 again.
Yeah.
But the bar was set super high.
Fun fact. Last night after basketball, when I got to Union Station, I used sometimes stop at the Wurst, like it's the German like sort of bar. It's in Union Station. I stopped there and I had the snow cone fruit punch.
You did?
I did. I saw it on the menu and I'd already had it, so I knew it was good. But I was like, I didn't realize you guys because they rotate their beers all the time. And I was like,
sure.
I think I only had about half an hour to catch my train. I was like, I need that one. I need that one right there tonight. So I crushed one of those on the way home last night.
Yeah. Like I had a bit of a theme on Monday after you left. It was just like it was sours and
Mm-hmm.
It was warm. I was working, like Dad and I closed the pool here. I had the Auto Pop Cherry Vanilla Cola.
You did. Yeah, you were looking forward to that one. And I think you rated it very high.
I rated it a perfect score. 5.0.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it
It's a
hit
good one.
it hit all the notes. It tasted like a little bit of cola. It tasted a little bit like cherry cola, cherry vanilla cola, a little bit of Dr. Pepper taste, beer. Like it hit so many levels. I was like, this is a perfect score. The color was incredible.
It's a beautiful red pinky color.
Krista didn't want to give it back to me. That's how I knew it was good.
And for a Dr. Pepper fan, you're saying all the right things, right? So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like I had Mom had brought something from down east at Bogside. It was a Tailgate APA, American Pale Ale. It was good.
Yep. Solid.
Pale Ale.
Yep.
Decent. Cherry limeade from Collective Arts. Very, very tart, sour, crushable, limey. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I had the Frig Off from 9 Locks.
Frig Off. Yeah.
Frig
Love
Off.
that name. Frig Off.
Again, like a IPA, hazy IPA. It was good. It was tasty.
Yep.
And then, like, rounding out my Monday was a Rorschach beer, the Afterglow Painkiller.
That's the one I was going to ask you about.
Yeah.
Solid?
I got the coconut. It was
coconut.
Very good. Yep. It was very good. Didn't get all the ingredients listed on the can. It's like nutmeg and clove and all that stuff. But like, you know, Sabro hops. Not entirely sure what they are. But I mean, the nutmeg I didn't really get. The coconut I got, but like mild. A mild coconut.
Yeah.
Graham would hate it because it's coconut. I'm pretty sure he's allergic, but great color, great taste, very crushable, quenching, and a cool can too. But like it had a palm tree on it, and I'm about that life, right? Like I have palm trees tattooed on my body, so
and
I'm in there.
Great beers, man, and great weekend.
Oh,
and
what a time!
And great episode.
And a great episode.
Man,
but what a time.
What a great weekend. What a great weekend. Got to try a lot of new beers. We had a great time. We didn't laugh at all, but, you know, maybe next time.
Yeah. It's hard to laugh when we're together. Well,
it's hard not to laugh when fathers are loving their sons, right? So, you know. That's a different episode.
That was very funny.
That's what they call a core memory.
And you know what? I think your girls learn something too, is that sometimes when you're a 40-year-old man who loves craft beer and you read stories to kids in the woods, there's words that are missing. Like Little Red Riding Hood drinking sour IPAs.
Yeah.
On the way to Grandma's house. So I think they'll really get it from now on.
They will get it. They will get it.
I love that for them. I didn't even finish my beer this episode. Normally I do.
That's okay, man. We got post-production. All right, bud. That's a wrap. It's a good recap. Great, even better weekend. And we'll be back soon with a new episode. But it's been fun.
Oh, a blast. It was great to have you guys down. And looking forward to getting together. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Looking forward to getting together soon.
All right. Cheers, my man.
Cheers, buddy.
To the next one.
Yes, sir.